Hello. We play the video game. That's what we do. And my mic is still... It's even... It's like... It's still doing the extreme... It's doing the extreme quiet thing they've just never done. Like, extremely quiet. I'm having to turn it way up. And I'm talking really loud as well, and it's still just like... I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Oh! Sorry. I don't know if that sounded terrible. But I've never seen the meters in OBS do that before. Oh. Bit extreme. Also made me realize doing this wrong. Hold on. I assume this is... Well... I assume this is in serial. I'm gonna turn some things off here. Hold on. Okay. No, yeah, it's just quiet. Yeah, it's just quiet. Whatever. Let me know if the volumes are like way off. Let's just move on with our lives. It'll magically fix itself at some point, I'm sure. At least I hope so. Because that would suck otherwise. You were gonna play, I think you saw me play. I mean, you could play too. There's nothing stopping you.
Want some what
Alright,
now?
let's start with...
Whose soul would...
the very least, the last one that's gonna give me a who's it? A memento. Chocobo in danger! You need attention on your stream. On my stream. Okay. Okay then.
Master! Are you certain that it came from here? This SOS from the Chocobos sounds pretty far-fetched if you ask me. Yes, I know that's what you told me, but we've scoured the area and I don't... Huh?
Boko, you sure that black Chocobo's part of it? Those Chocobos have been worked to the bone. You're right about one thing. We have got to set them free.
Hey, Master! Did you hear that? That young man is going to save the Chocobos! Come on!
Is she talking to the Chocobo chick on her head, or...
Hold on a minute. That Chocobo is Hyperion. What is he doing here in Grimoire?
Who is Hyperion?
Beaky, what do you want with all these Chocobos?
Yeah, Beaky. Dumb Beaky. Why you gotta be Beaky, Beaky?
You know, this black chocobo's got a memorable name.
Seraphy once told me that there was the chocobo of that name and color that the made a name for himself at a place called the Gold Saucer.
Unprismable. I'm going to assume that's haste that they have, or increased evasion? They're very weak to light, and I have light. Do I have fire as well?
I love amusement parks.
Wait, how did you know it's an amusement park?
Good question.
Yeah. How did you know? I do have fire. I have both his... holy shit. I have both of his weaknesses. That is a lot of damage, though.
Okay!
I'm protecting the shit out of us.
Take this!
Okay, so that's 7 AP and it did 1200 damage. And I'm casting fire, that's 300. And what was that? That wasn't reflect, was it?
This is it!
Probably should have looked. Okay, that's fine. What did it do? That's gotta be increased evasion. I like large Bunko. I like the way it looks. I like the spells it has, but it's not. It hasn't been very good. Completely honest.
No trouble at all.
It could be the pairing with Baby Tomberry. It is pretty defensive. It's all about like HP and like stuff like that. But like all of its spells are very expensive.
We did it, Boko. But I don't get it. What was that Chocobo's problem? Okay, guys, you're free to go. Oh, who are you?
Chocobocolina! Oh, I'm just a regular old passerby. Plain as they come. I have to say, you are really something. It takes one tough hombre to handle Hyperion.
And I suppose Hyperion must be that black Chocobo from before? I tell ya, that thing was more behemoth than Chocobo. And it's not often that Boko gets openly hostile toward anything. Oh,
Yeah.
and by Boko, I mean this fella. I'm Bartz, and you are?
My name is Chocolate.
No, it's butts.
I can see Boko is very smart. That, and he seems to have the same keen senses as my master.
Master?
Say, Bartz, if you're planning a long journey, why don't you visit my shop before you go? I carry just the kind of items an enterprising adventurer needs. And I want to ask you more about those chocobos,
How
too.
did she get into
Wow.
Grimoire in the first
You should
place?
have said that you run your own shop. Sure, we'll take you up on the offer.
How does she
Right,
get
Boko?
anywhere when you think about it?
Oh, perfect! Right this way! Chocoboko Ching! So I meant to ask, why are you able to understand what Boko says?
Me and Boko just have a special connection.
She bought her way in. Maybe that's how she does it. Maybe that's how she travels dimensions. She just pays enough money. Was that like a Robo Chocobo? What the fuck was that about? Right at the end there. Hyperion! I want to say that like regular black chocobo was an option for chocobos. Or maybe it's just black choco chick. That turns into, this will affect my stacks. Not the ones I'm using currently, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's just... Hyperion! What else we have? Accuracy, flee. Guarantees escape as long as an enemy can be fled from. That's cool. Stroll. Strolling. What can this do? Kick, stretch legs, breather, gyrate initiative. Sometimes bestows haste at the start of battle. That's pretty good. Agility plus. I'll probably just go for that. Self-gain haste and evasion up. Recover HP, remove all status down effects. It's got some good abilities. Got some really good abilities. And then it can also have just straight up haste for the other stack. And subdue. I don't know if it matters. Because this was originally my Baby Choco Chick. So... yeah. Obtain a thing. Just obtain a thing. Well, I guess I'll just grab Kill Finder. Yeah, I originally thought of pairing Large Bunko with Vivi, but I wanted to use Baby Tomberry as like a new Mirage. This one's all about crit, essentially. You can eventually have enhanced critical twice. And then critical plus plus, and then critical plus, critical plus. No, enhanced critical 3 times. I don't know if it stacks. I'm going to assume it stacks. So Tomberry's all about critting. I think magic can crit. I'm assuming it can.
Would you mind if I take a little nap? What now? Who's...
Alright, what do we got? Bomb Core, 40 plus, Raise Seed. I mean, a Raise Seed is cool. I'm assuming I can't do this. I did a 3-star. I can do a 3-star. That was around my level, because it was originally doing 1,000 damage to me before I cast Protect, so that's cool. I'm not going to bother doing these right now.
What now?
Maybe I'll come back to those for, like, completion. But the rewards are... I don't need them, so... Ain't gonna bother. I did spend money, so I bought items. And... yeah. Now we get to walk through the silent train graveyard. Because, yeah. Get to do that all over again. I originally meant to do it offline, but then I literally didn't have time between ending the stream and then starting the stream. I ended the stream, I was busy, and then I started the stream again today. So... that's just how it goes. Like, it is eerily quiet, and I hate it. Alright, I think I'm gonna take Tifa off. Like, it's not...
Let's do this!
Here we go!
Like, I can't use champions. Not that I'm using champions, but I can't use champions or Mega Mirages.
Good job.
Or I could just, I guess I could just use... I did just get some things for Lawn. Try them out. Arts gives you Mimic and Element. That actually sounds really good. Rough Divide, Critical AP Hike. Let's take a look at Mimic. Element Absorber. Sometimes absorbs elemental damage. Allows one to sometimes counter with the same attack with which one is hit. Like, these are actually pretty good. Are they worth the lack of champions and Mega Mirages? Maybe not. It's hard to say. It is so quiet. I'm looking at the signal for the game. There's literally nothing. There's no music whatsoever. It's not even like background sound. All we have is for like a wind. Distant wind. The movement of air. I hate it. I hate this place. I am reasonably convinced that Joyride does give you a speed boost, and it almost feels like it depends on what you're joyriding on, because this seems slightly faster than the Chocobo, but it's still really hard to tell. I don't know. I would need to do like a definitive test with like timers and shit. I can't quite be bothered for that. Right, he doesn't have any actives. Although if I took Tifa off, then we would get, I assume, a battle theme for Bart's, because we're getting Tifa's battle theme right now.
Predictable.
Which I think I'm gonna try it. It says something about them having different effects in some areas and stuff, I think. Do you want more armor gems? Intervention. What are wind? Oh, it's like windways. They give a name to the fast travel? Jesus Christ. That is excessive. That's an excessive level of... Oh my god. I swear, some of the game this shit does. It's very dumb. Different champion jewels. You can take on the appearance of many different champions. There are also other benefits like stat boosts and unique abilities, but keep in mind the champions are Lillikin. So Lana and Rain have to also be in their Lillikin form for the champion jewels to have effect. Taking on the appearance and abilities of champions is a miracle. Miracles not a level of power, so you won't be able to use champion medals when you have a champion jewel. Also, Mega Mirages won't fight for you because they won't be able to... there's nothing in this one that says anything like that. That's just about mirror jewels in general. Champion jewels are to summon champion. Oh, hold on. This is the same thing. Oh, Joyride. I thought you were saying for these. No, there's nothing about Joyride in here. You just hop aboard, let it carry it for you. If you can find what you're talking about, then let me know, but I don't. Something Thomas said? Maybe. I don't have like an FF7 joyriding Mirage, so... Who knows?
Yeah, we got this.
I guess we're doing this.
Alright, these ones cast like death and shit, so I'm just gonna unstack here. Nothing. Double smash. And the funny thing is, like, a lot of when you unstack, a lot of the characters you're controlling can't even use their abilities because it costs too much.
All right.
Victory!
But it is a good way to regain AP. Because it's technically faster. There's still not very many reasons to unstack. I hope I end up with more reasons as the game goes along, because like I'm just stacked most of the time. And like making new stacks is cool and all, but when you have like an unstacked, you can unstack or be stacked. It's almost always better to be stacked. And entirely necessary in a lot of situations. Oh, does it just like decide, just like randomly decides which song to play? I like this one way better than Tifa's.
We did it!
It's so much better than the FF7 one. The FF7 one was like, like that arrangement's kind of meh. It's like jazzy-ish without really being jazz. I'm just like, The other one's like, the other one's fun. I could try out the other one. I forget who the other one is. What did I get? Shulk. Oh yeah, this one is strength plus though. Do I want to lose 10 strength for Dispel and S&D? I forget what S&D does. I'm using more magic. Not really, but yeah. I mean, Dispel's good to have. Oh. That's pretty good, actually. Alright, let's go with Shulk. Is that Shulk or Shulky? Or Shulka? I never played her game, so I don't know.
Alrighty, let's go.
Come on, bring it!
I'm gonna use some AoEs before I unstack, though. Trimmer. I can't do slings, so Trimmer. Oh.
Well, that ought to do it.
Good job.
Alright. We're almost there. It keeps going. Silent E at the end? Alright. I should just wear the stealth mirror jewel so I don't have to fight as much. The experience here sucks. This whole dungeon sucks. Quiet, long, and has shit XP.
I guess we're doing this.
Come on, bring it!
You know what? I like Bart's. They're imperceptibly hovering over the ground. No, I was about to unstack. Fuck. Wait, I never caught one of these, did I? Because I couldn't inflict Oblivion, but I just inflicted Oblivion. They do have items now, too. I actually bought items. I'm gonna use a Phoenix down for the XPs.
wasn't so bad.
So what did you tell me forever ago? What did I say? Cells in Earth Magic. Don't forget that site leaves a nasty mark too. Skull guy's floating. You told me that about other people, not this one, I don't think. Also, they still don't like... It really doesn't look like they are. It looks like they're standing there. With a different version. Okay, whatever. Still doesn't look like they're flying. Like it just really does not. This could be a cool one actually to go with the large bunkle. Instead of the Tonberry. Take it with me for a hot second. I can't even use Cerberus right now, so I'm just gonna get rid of him. It's medium? I wasn't paying attention to that part. It is medium. I want to see how much... I guess I don't know how much they cost until I get them. Like it doesn't tell me how much the spell actually costs. Sand is earth damage slow. Quake is all, as you might imagine. There are a lot of things that fly in this game though. Oh. That's cool. Metallic Skull. Death Skull. And Prick Death. I've had a few that have had the death spell and I've yet to actually cast it. That one's expensive. That one's like 8. I meant to do items. What spells does large bunkle have? Hold on. It's got... I only have like... I have a lot of... So there's a Rise. He doesn't have a Raise. I don't think he has Raise in his board, but he has a Rise. Probably just like... God damn it. Just go here and like look at the thing. So Rise, Protect Shell, Balance, Ga, Searing Light. So Protect and Shell are cheap, but Arise is like, I think it was 7. Searing Light is 7. Balance Ga is like 8. And it's just like, I don't... Like, I think the best way to do it is to fill its blank spaces with like AP regen things, because of how expensive like to be able to do all the things all the time. It's just also it actually does have enough points to level some shit. What do we got? Blank space. Like I could do it now. It does have good stats. It's got some pluses in there. I don't need shell or balance right now, so I'm gonna go for the stats. Stats plus the sync up. Nice. I got HP, got strength. Magic's there, crit's there. Let's go with the crit. Crit! A good old Siphon. Does Siphon give you AP? I don't think I've ever had that spell. Yeah? Not bad. Charge does it too. Charge gives you 3. There's HP up or... Bravery! Steals AP from the enemy. I see. This bounty pirate is still, it's just very neat. Very neat. Is charge? It has charge as well. These mechs are pretty neat. Alright, there'll be better stats up here. HP! It's too quiet. It's way too quiet. I hate it. Looking for AoE light abilities to be able to get as a stack ability that's cheaper than Searing Light. No clue. Searing Light is the only light damaging thing I have had thus far. I have some banished. I think I have 1 or 2 banished seeds that I could throw on somebody, but
Here we go!
that's literally all I got. I assume they're all dead. Banish, banish, or unholy.
We did it!
Wait, none of them are AoE? There must be a Banishka. Banishka will be like 7 or 8 though. There's probably like, because there's like Thunderbolt and some fire ones that cost 5, there's probably a light one of that somewhere. Something somewhere has that. Alright, time to progress forward. She was not knowing the name. Well, you sound like you're like 100%ing as you go,
What's
so you'll
wrong?
just find it.
I think I saw somebody inside of that train.
You were so full of elixirs.
But I saw it too.
But you're really not imagining it?
Ah! Holy goblins, you gave me a heart attack! Oh man, you don't ever change. One little whiff of the supernatural makes you freak out.
Be quiet!
I think we have bigger the things to worry about now.
Huh?
What the honk is that?
Not again.
The
Me and
train's
trains, we are so not getting along lately. Oh, speaking of,
What was that?
do you know the difference between a train and a tram?
Yeah, Rain? This is really not the time!
There's no mistaking that for anything but a ghost train.
Why couldn't it be a mirage instead of a ghost?
Is one really better than the other?
Isn't that about kind of the same?
Ghosts are nothing alike.
Oh, good to know.
Let go! Put me down, you hurry! We have to go after her.
Right! Just hang on, sis.
Well, shit. At least Lawn Stack is self-sufficient.
Just hang on, sis.
They're there!
Are you okay, Rain?
Yeah.
Looks like if Diablos was a Power Ranger.
Let's do this, sis. Rain, you okay?
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay then. Just checking.
Are you just supposed to do that innately? That's cool. Unprismable to water and light, which I believe both exist on Rain Stack. I have water. I'm assuming the water's gonna do more damage since it's single target. I should like do the protective shit though. Alright, we're all buffed up.
Okay.
Well, not Faith. Rude. At least that's not like top. You know what? The Mimic's pretty good. What does that do? Hold on. We don't have any debuffs. Oh, I didn't want to hit the bat. Forward evasion? Dang! That Faith, though. Really came in handy. You know what? I like bards. The Mimic is nice. I enjoy it. I should bravery when I can. Still can't? Whatever, I'm just gonna defend. Although I wanted the bravery on something else. I'm gonna unstack to regain some AP. Oh! Oh god. Okay, that's not okay. I didn't think that would happen. Okay, let's restack. Get bravery on the one I wanted bravery to be on. How are we doing on stack what? I mean buff wise. Got bravery. Now the other ones all ran out. Wait, how is he regens as well? Okay, I'm gonna stop like over buffing myself. It's weak. Yeah, okay. It's resistant to dark. I was gonna use the grudge, but it's gonna be kind of pointless. Probably do the protect again though, at the very least, because he does a lot of damage. Who had protect? You have protect. I knew that was coming. They all got a turn. Light damage is very few and far between. It seems like it. Same with dark. Light and dark aren't as common as other elements. I wish there was some sort of on-screen, like, thing that's like, hey, you have Protect now. It's still there. Like, there's literally nothing here. Mimic Leech! Bards alone is worth no Mega Mirages and stuff. Please don't kill Rain. I think they're dead. Yep. Well, it's better if I kill the bats off before I. Oh, I killed the big dude. That's handy. And then I Mimic attacked.
All right.
Good stuff.
Yes!
This is the bad. I think he might be the immortal.
Oh, dude, Rain. Got any ideas? Rain? Use this.
Exploded like on Buffy. That was good shit.
Rain? And then I said to the Chocobo, you feather cut that out.
Yeah, that sums up that joke.
Good work. Looks like she's gonna pull through now. Her and the town.
Thanks to you. Dude, way to come prepared.
Thanks, Sid. He found out that to defeat the Prime, we'd need a wooden stake from a tree that's been alive longer than him.
That is very specific, but also very cool. Like, way to do vampires, I think.
Took some hunting. I just looked for the oldest tree I could find. Made it just in time.
Although it might be based on actual, like, vampire folklore.
Good morning, Lon.
Because I remember the whole, if you defeat, like, if you kill the vampire, then every vampire that vampire is created ceases to be a vampire. I think that's in the original folklore, so the tree thing probably is too.
Huh? Clouds here?
Huh? Wait, what? I was attacked by the Prime, and then I... Dude, no!
Dude, yes. Seeing you with fangs was creepy.
Huh?
Hip the hooray! That's 3 out of the 4 keys in the bag!
The Prime must have been holding on to it. Except this key.
What about it?
I don't know. What is it you think these keys are gonna unlock?
Huh? Well, they're keys, so a door, I guess?
Nah.
Looks like a toy
I'm
fork.
overthinking it. Never mind.
Remember those really shitty,
Cloud,
like,
I never
forks and
thanked
spoons
you.
that would come in cereal
Thanks
boxes?
Don't do anything you're gonna regret later on.
I remember having, like, a Lion King one back in the 90s when I was a little kid. And it would change color as you used it. I forget if it was, like, a temperature thing or... It's probably a temperature thing. Man, that was a shitty spoon, though. It was like really small and like really frictiony plastic. I think I did test it out. I'm pretty sure it was a temperature thing. Imagine if they made it today, they would have made it like a smoother plastic. Should say our goodbyes to Celis instead, I suppose. Someday I may have to run through this train yard again in utter silence just to deal with these 4 fuckers right here. I've encountered the mail sheet and female for it. No, I haven't gone looking for it. I assume there's somewhere I've been before, but I haven't gone looking, so I haven't bothered. I'll run into them at some point. Wait, they get their own theme? Outside of dungeons? Why doesn't this happen everywhere? Is it an option? Why does the music turn off when you go into this menu? It makes no fucking sense. I'm gonna set my music volume when there's no music fucking playing. I have to hit the play sample button. At least it keeps going. Alright, there's no, like, music option for the mounts. Should have done that in the fucking train yard. Those, like, in-between areas are, like, so few and far between, and they're so small. That is a detail that's, like, you could play through the entire game not knowing that.
Oh, looks like everyone's back to normal now.
Another day has been saved.
Alrighty then. Next up is... What were we after again?
The Key of Tides.
Will Rain and the Long succeed in their noble adventure? Stay tuned.
How did we know it was the Key of Tides?
Hey, who gave you permission to cut to a commercial break? Put us back on the air.
And now, back to the adventures of Lon and Rain and Tama and a bunch of mirages and Lon.
Oh, whatever. So, what are we doing? Anybody? Should we go pay one last visit to Celeste and Sid before we head out?
Welcome to Tome Town. We've got books and, well, that's about it, but...
I just raised my civic rank again. It won't be long before I'm living it up in a castle now.
Oh, yes. The civic ranks. I mentioned it before. I probably was, I just don't remember.
All work and no play makes you go home with lots of money. That's our motto, kiddos.
Oh, so you made it through unscathed? Not long after all the trouble started going down, this person with a ghastly pale face attacked me. I thought I was a total goner. But then this total dreamboat with this huge... I wish I could thank him somehow.
Are you using the regular Tomberry for the crits? I just have a Tomberry. There's not much thought beyond that.
I was attacked by this mirage, and of course, but it is really scary to think I might have...
I'm not thinking like super heavily about what I'm quote unquote running in my stacks because I don't have to. I'm at a level where it's like they all have enough things that like even a subpar stack still gets me through.
Keys, you say? A temple in the deep? Well, I believe I've heard of such a temple in the Besaid region, directly above us.
So, about this Besaid place...
It sounds like it's the continent that's directly above us.
Good. We won't do any falling to get there.
Be whatever it's called, here we come!
No jokes about BO this time? Oh, good.
I don't think I even have the Pale Tomberry. Like I don't know if I can even unlock it.
That's right. Well, don't tell anyone else. Here, I'll give...
Alright, there's our Final Fantasy II reference right there, Wild Roast. That's all they bothered putting in.
Ever heard of death magic?
Let's take a look at this Tomberry. Oh, do I already have one of these? I feel like I don't. I feel like this is my one and only Tomberry. It is. I guess I do have it unlocked. Well. How many points? I have 3. That's probably the bigger white one. Let's take a look at it. Strategic AP hike. This one's all about light magic and shit. Ice and light. It would synergize well with Large Bunko, that's for sure. Stores AP upon exploiting an enemy's elemental weakness. Well, that's pretty good. Banish Raw. Well, that requires level 43. Let's go higher. Nice. And we have... Petty Grudge can be good. Yeah, the only time I've had Petty Grudge is now, and everything was resistant to dark. So I was like, I can take 2,000 damage and do 100 back. Like, cool. The stats on the regular Tomberry are way higher, though. Like, holy shit. Oh, the Paleberry has way more HP. But all the other stats are lower. Interesting. Like, what? And like, it's like a lot lower as well. For like strength, I guess it wouldn't matter as much, but for defense. I guess it's like, do you want HP or defense? In that sense. I mean, I'll stick with this for a bit. Do I want to change shit up? Not right now. I guess we can start the new area, and then I'll decide. Where's the star on my minimap looking? Oh, just the front. Never mind.
The town seems to be back on its feet.
I forgot they were like, hey, let's go talk to Celeste.
So do they not mind their home in chains?
Yeah, I guess they just don't care unless it's actively hurting them, huh?
It's worse. Some of the poor fools are even thankful for it. They think it's Bahamut that will keep them safe from vampires.
Maybe some people just think life under Federation rule is easier.
But is it truly easier? When Bahamut takes control, they promise you'll remain free. But that's not true at all.
What does that mean?
The whole catch about joining the Federation is that you're asked to become an architect. Someone willing to build a better tomorrow.
Okay, but how do they convince people?
Well, part of the appeal is that it gives you something to be proud about, but that's far from the only incentive. You see, once you're an architect, you get to live in a cathedral and perform your duties amidst the utmost luxury. You're kept far away from war and strife, never wanting for food, and free to live out the rest of your days in leisure.
Oh, dude! No wonder so many people are lining up for the job.
Sign me up for the pampered and well-fed crew. Yeah, but don't you think it sounds a little too good to be true?
Exactly. Any sane person can see it.
Yeah. No one should fall for that stuff, right?
I can't imagine what goes through their heads.
But if you voice your suspicions or reject their luxury, the Federation pushes you right to the bottom. You become dead to the world.
Yes, we've seen them. People like that.
So no one wants to dig deeper or think harder about it. They nod their heads, oblivious to what it means. Better to take the less complicated path than justify it by only hearing the things you want to hear. It's truly maddening when you consider it. The consequences are right there, but they refuse to look.
Unfortunately, Celeste, there's a lot of people out there who don't know how to think things through. It really is so sad.
How very true. But hey, once you've made up your mind about stuff, it's not an easy thing to back down. Folks would say, you know, oh yeah, they'd say you lack confection.
Wow, Mom! That does sound like a soul-crushing dilemma. I wouldn't the one to give up candy. I've heard some dumb things, but rate it on a scale of dumb to 10, that right there was the dumb Evan. Oh, and I think the phrase he was looking for, it's lacking conviction. Oh, I think knew that.
Oh, me too.
Then why did you say it?
You are a funny bunch.
Hey, there's only one weirdo around, and that's this guy.
Huh? But she said funny. And I am not weird.
Oh, you are both weird.
What?
Dude.
Yay! I'm the only one who's not the weird.
Oh, sorry. You're included.
What?
I mean, anything that's a birthday cake skunk is weird. Let's be real. Is there more?
You know, I meant to ask, how did you end up working here with Sid?
Let's just say Sid and I go back a long way. He's the one who hired me to protect Hometown. Of course, now I stay for other reasons. Someone has to make sure he stays out of trouble. Over half the junk you saw in the train graveyard is stuff Sid destroyed on one of his rampages.
Did he also destroy the music player?
I was wondering how it got piled up. That was Sid?
His mind shuts down, and he becomes a pathological collector who attacks anything he sets his sights on. There's no pattern to his targets, so he poses a real danger.
That sounds pretty rough.
So you see, someone has to keep an eye on him, or there's no telling what sort of damage he might do. You look well.
By the by, do you buy into this so-called Crimson Prophecy?
Wonder how many
You
cutscenes
have
I
to
missed
keep in mind
in
that
last
we
areas by
learned
not talking to them.
nothing about Grimoire. Azure, Crimson, all this prophecy stuff, it just sounds like jibber jabber to us.
Yeah-huh. This is my first time in Grimoire, too, so I don't get it either.
Yep. Sails over my head.
Yeah, well, Lon, entire navies sail over your head.
I suppose that it's fine as long as you're taking it with a grain of salt, but do allow me to add a word of caution. You see, while this library contains every ancient book you can imagine, not one of them mentions anything about a Crimson Prophecy.
Wow. So even with all these books, you're still missing one?
No. Anything old enough to be called a proper prophecy would have to be in our archives.
Huh? Then why isn't it?
Indeed. I'm certain there's a good explanation, which we just aren't thinking of.
Like it's all fake.
Hey,
Like
Sid,
this entire
since
world.
the town's got one of those anchor things, doesn't that mean you guys are a part of the Federation now?
Really? That would certainly be news to me.
Huh? What do you mean?
What do you mean? As far as I know, we drove those yahoos off. Whatever it was they thought they were selling.
So then what? They took over Tometown by force?
Huh? So the vampires were all part of some bigger the plan?
What? Oh, no. They would never. Yes, they would! When did the Federation become such thugs?
You mean it wasn't like that before?
Oh, well, they were certainly very coercive, but I've never heard of anything quite like this.
Well, we have. Bahamut sent a whole horde of goblins to invade Cornelia.
Really? Well, you don't say. That's just a little bit unsettling. You do know those monocles you got there. I invented those some years ago.
What?
Wow, dude.
Monocles?
This was back before I got my new body. I was on a grand adventure to find new books, and I noticed that the towns I visited had just the strangest spatial distortions. I naturally suspected the presence of hidden bookshops.
For the record, that's not normal.
Well, anyway, I decided to make a lens that corrected the distortions. And when I saw a whopping no bookshops and a bunch of weird chains, I made a sad face and gave my dear monocle away.
How much of a bibbity
It took me a second to remember what the fuck he's even talking about.
How are you anyway?
Later, someone asked how to make the lenses, so I generously passed the wisdom on.
And I guess those models found their way to Charlotta's Inn.
If you don't mind, I am very busy reading.
Okay, I was not expecting like 6 cutscenes. Thought I'd be able to read that one lonely book on the ground. Lore dump. God, they took a dump all over my lore.
I still remember a little bit from when the trouble started, and I think this might sound...
Felt good to be a vampire. My D&D character became a vampire the other day. And then I immediately lost my soul and became an automaton. And effectively died. Good times. Old person posting 3. I'm definitely missing some some bits here. The person I seek is a connoisseur of ancient text. Just the other day, she appeared out of nowhere and began to transcribe some texts that we have never been able to decipher, but she disappeared before we can even thank her. We discovered another shelf full of undecipherable text, so if someone could find her and ask her to come back to the library, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright, so these old personal postings are about someone very specific. So many mementos. Oh yeah, I never put a 4th one on for Rain. Well, that's for her. I think that's helpful. Accuracy, defense, Libra. I'll probably put on the defense or Siphon. Let's try out Siphon. Dark power. The darkest of powers.
I had my own dreams once. Now I'm...
This is just terrible. You there. What? There are 2 special spell stones. I need... Wonderful. Okay. Thank you. The 2 spell stones...
I mean, I can just buy them. So tell me what his reward is. Worth buying them. Asuna seed? I literally just bought an Asuna seed. Fuck. Bought one last night. I'm not gonna prioritize this. There's another one.
Hey, you there. See, there's been a... Is there any chance you could take... You'll do... All you have to do is...
Should really look at these in general, see if any of them are worth going back and doing. High Ethers, no. Aurora Seed, kinda maybe, but... X Potion, nah. First Spellstone, nah. Slow Seed? I mean, slow's pretty nice. Although I have spells that damage and slow, so... Nah. Let's roll!
Chapter 18. The Fell Spell and the Quacho Queen.
The Quacho Queen? You know they named them Quachos specifically because you could have a Quacho Queen.
Huh? That's not the usual train whistle.
Look over there. I think I see some lights that weren't there before.
That's the north of us! Maybe the train will take us to the upper the continent.
One of the best themes in any Final Fantasy.
Hey, these tracks don't go anywhere.
Maybe they're doing construction.
No!
Not him.
Yes, me.
If the conductor is here, then the train must be up and the running.
But, like, how can he be in so many places? Who's cat-touring the other trains?
I'm everywhere my passengers need me. The nitty-gritty technical details are a trade secret.
Hush!
Nice try!
So, Mr. the Conductor, sir? Is the train running? Does it go to the upper of the continent?
Of course it does. Go on then, all aboard. But first, your tickets, please.
I heard the Rose of May from Final Fantasy IX. I have, just because I've heard the entire soundtrack many times, but I don't specifically remember which one that is. Hold on. I also don't remember that being the title of any song. The Rose of May? Hold on, I'm literally just pulling up Final Fantasy IX soundtrack right now. Final Fantasy IX. I don't remember anything called the Rose of May. Beatrix's theme? I guarantee I have the song. I guarantee I know the song. But it's definitely, like, on the official OST, it's definitely not called Rose of May. And there's no, like, Beatrix theme either. There's very few things that are like the theme. There's Steiner's theme. Steiner gets his own theme. Hold on, we gotta figure that. We're pausing to figure this out. So stop that music. Let's see. That's the main. That's just the opening theme. Would be that. It's VV's. That's the play. That's Chocobo. Steiner's. God, Final Fantasy IX's good. It's more play. It's just the openings of the play. I assume you'll know the intro if I play it. It's also got a really good battle theme. It's very understated, like underappreciated. It's just very well constructed music. Like if you really sit there and examine it, it's really just well constructed. No, it wouldn't be that. What's the overworld? Or like the first one. I guess there are a few things called, because this one's Sid's theme, so I guess, and then Zidane's theme back here. So, the funny thing is, this song, you hear it once in the entire game, I think. And it's Zidane's theme. What's that main song? Memory? Hunter's Chance. Q's March. Or Q's March. Maybe, yeah, maybe twice. Quintus theme. Chocobo. Chocobo. Freya. That. Fairy Battle! Those were so fucking obnoxious. It's from Misia. It's forgotten. Garnet's theme. Roo. All this, yeah, that's why we had to stop. This is all the nostalgia. Clara's trunk. These are the dance things. Random sad song. Fashion. Ambush. Loss of me. Could be. I don't think of this, is it? This is the one you're thinking of? I don't remember this pertaining to Beatrix. It's also called Loss of Me. Maybe there was like a remix of it that they called it Rosa May. I don't remember it pertaining to Beatrix, though. I don't remember when this played in the game. Like, this is good. I did learn to play this on the piano, but Terra's theme from FS6 is infinitely better. I have a good version of that. I mean, I have a shitty MIDI version of it. I don't have a good version of that in my music. No, yes I do. This one. This one's okay, actually. This is the one with the voice. No. It's just really good. It was played while Beatrix was having an existential crisis. I don't remember. I don't remember when that was actually in the game, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
Oh, you're Mirage Keepers, aren't you? I've heard that some Mirages out there.
Giving a fancy focus is cheating. Yeah, that's true.
If you find any
but the
Mirages
actual
like
song
that,
itself
could you
is
show
really
them
good.
to me?
I just don't have.
need some new
I don't have a
inspiration.
good version of it on hand. Prisma Lady
will?
Mirage.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I've
She's
done that
gotta be
before.
graceful and cute, and on second thought, never mind. She's got to be great.
Do I have to bring it to her? Cause I have like Shiva and stuff. Eclipsed region. Oh no, that's where she is. Lady Mirage. I'm gonna see if I just have that. Let's just could be the Goblin Princess. I don't know. I mean, I have several like female-ish. I guess not. I guess I don't have that many. It's basically just Shiva and thinking Shiva and like Sylph. It won't be Tama because I have to catch them.
Ah, she's so. And it's all thank. This is for you.
Okay, they did have to be on my party. Alright, that was easy. Don't know. I don't know if they liked Sylph or Shiva, but I don't care. What did I have? What did I replace this with? What do I want to replace it with? Ooh, I want to do the left-right hand thing now, I think. Actually, I'm gonna wait and see what kind of area we go to. Oh, let's just wait and see. Chocobo Girl special promotion. Say the magic words to the Chocobo Girls and give you fireworks. Magic words are meow meow choco chow. Goblin skull thing? Yeah, whatever. I don't care about them.
Hi, tickets, please.
I think the conductor is my favorite character in this entire game.
We would like to take a moment now to
God,
kindly
anime.
remind all our passengers to remain in their seats facing forward. Please fasten your seatbelts at this time.
Seatbelts on a train?
What are they for?
I was saying I don't care about the mirages. I don't care about getting them back. I'm not saying I don't care that you told me. Thank you for telling me.
Three, two, lift off!
Wait, was that actually water?
Why does this world's transportation have to be so...
Whoa!
What?
It was water.
Wow!
Yo, I see that chest. The one right in front of my face. I see you.
Aloha! And a warm welcome to the Empyreum.
Empyreum?
Oh, I am loving this weather.
It makes me just want to laugh out loud.
I have no idea how to react to that, so
It
I'm
sounds
just
like
gonna
they took the
ignore you.
actual,
Now,
like,
what
voice
do you say we
clip.
head for that town over there?
It sounded like they took the actual voice clip. I thought that was like a spot-on impression. I'm glad they went for it. I mean, they kind of had to with all the puns
And welcome to
that they like to do.
Tropical Empyreum. Be sure to enjoy our beautiful beaches.
Here in Japanese. In this game or in Final Fantasy X? Because I heard that in Final Fantasy X, it's like completely
If an enemy
different.
slows you in battle, you won't be able to take action as often. Haste magic will fix you lickety-split, but if you don't have that, you can still recover by using a gold hourglass. Here, this one's for you.
That's what I've heard, at least. I haven't bothered to listen to it myself, but apparently it's like... They don't... It definitely doesn't hit the same awkward mark. That the whole point of it was to be awkward.
Okay, we've got a temple in the deep to find. Why don't we start by asking around?
The sunken temple. Oh yeah, everyone.
Say happy domu kaine. Did it work? I hear shouting those words turns you into an expert diver.
Why?
Aloha! Sightseeing, are we? Well, welcome to the Port of Basay. You two are gonna love it here. Just...
People say that someone really, really scary lives right here in town.
Hey, I wouldn't go that way if I were you.
It's kind of just as...
Why not?
It's just as bad.
That
But is it like on purpose bad or just bad? Because the English is on purpose bad. So this woman was wearing white and some kind of cat costume. She had dozed off in public, so I thought I'd relieve her of her belongings. When I drew close, she suddenly said, "If you come any closer, there will be consequences." How did she know I was approaching when she had her eyes closed? My pride as a bandit was tarnished that day, and I have a score to settle. If anyone sees this woman, let me know. Okay. Now I have to look it up. Hold on. I'm not gonna show it on screen because I'm fucking lazy, but I'm gonna find it. FF10 laughing scene Japanese. Did they change? They probably didn't change it for the remaster, did they? Go away, ads.
Hi. 楽しみにしてます。
What is this music? Is this a remastered? Trying to find the actual laugh. Is he about to do it? He's about to do it. Oh no, he's fake smiling. He's supposed, I can't remember where he does it in this scene. Oh no, he's about to. Okay. Oh no, I have heard this. Oh, he only does it once. Oh, never mind. Alright, it does kind of hit that same beat. It's actually funnier to me. I didn't see it. Sorry. I had my whole chat covered. So bad. Oh, it's funny to me. I always find it funny. I never found it cringy because, like, that was it was supposed to be. Funny in an awkward sense. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's an awkward, dumb laugh.
This letter just isn't enough.
Because they're literally forcing a laugh. So why try making it
you wouldn't
convincing?
Happen to be Mirage Keepers, would you? I'm looking for some fish scales. You wouldn't happen to have any you can spare, would you?
And then the idiocy of it makes them laugh.
What do I need? It's kind of a family tradition. We believe that when you ask someone to marry you, don't laugh. I get it. I know that fish scales aren't exactly the first. Anyway.
Nice. I did a quest.
Ah, the sunken temple, huh? Boy, wouldn't it be something if it were real?
Is it true that there's a big house? What's that? You'd like to know more about the sunken temple?
Eh?
Oh,
Sunken
so
temple?
sorry, but I'm afraid there just isn't
Oh,
much
I don't know.
can tell you. I've met
What?
all sorts of visitors here during my lifetime, but you're the first to ever ask me about the sunken temple right off the bat.
I'm an old lady, but it's chibi, so I look like a child.
Well, it sounds like everyone's heard about the temple we're after.
Thing is, none of these people have actually been there.
What'd you expect? It's the temple in the deep. You think people would call it that if it was swimmable?
From the look of it, the train probably doesn't stop there either. Huh? Pantologist. Always here to assist?
Wow! A person that studies the pants? They think of the everything.
Yeah, pants must be serious business.
It's pantologist, dummy. The prefix is pan.
Cookware, huh? Neat.
Not those pans. As in all. Like they do a little of everything.
Oh, Well, if they do a little of everything, then maybe they can do a little of helping us get down to that sunken temple. Let's hit the pants!
Wait, Lon!
Yeah, hit them pants. A curse makes it less worse.
That looks like the place.
Oh, they just randomly live in like this little medieval dungeon castle thing. This is a great idea. It's the best idea you could ever have. There's probably nothing over there.
Now the test will show.
I was thinking Shantoto, but I was like, is this Shantoto?
Oh. Was I a quart of ingredients short?
Which Final Fantasy is Shantoto originally from?
Lon, ever heard of manners?
Who goes there? Oh my, I rarely
11?
cross paths with a giant bear.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was MMO Origins or not.
Yes, that's the gist. How can I assist?
I guess 14 and 11 are kind of the same reference-wise.
The sunken temple?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe you could
So I
give us
can
a
count
magic
this as a
spell,
14 reference as well.
Something that lets us breathe underwater? Maybe some magic pants?
Breathe underwater. Whether it's gills or spells you want, a solution can be met, but the sea is its own kind of hell you're almost certain to regret. The currents will leave you blind, and it's so big you'll be bored out of your mind.
That's discouraging.
Well, hang on, we can handle a little certain regret.
Yeah. If you know a solution, then we'd really appreciate it if you could help us out.
So come on, please?
Well, if you're quite certain that that is your desire, perhaps you're just what I require.
Excuse me?
Excellent! We'll start with the dunce. You see, you can't do two total losers at once.
Can't breathe.
Lon! Hey,
Why are you saying she's a medium size?
There. He simply can no longer breathe air.
Why not?
Oh, come now, darling, use your head. You wanted to swim like the fishes, you said. But a fish out of water is soon to be dead.
Are you some kind of murderer?
Oh my. After I do you a favor, this is how you choose to repay me. My dear, don't make me angry.
I never played 11, and Shantoto is not in a lot of
Maybe you should
14.
consider
So
the apology.
I don't know how accurate this is. I don't have Libra, I think.
What? But she... please forgive me?
I'll do some holy though.
Okay.
Oh. Am I gonna get one shot? Yup. She's a potato in the regular one. I call them potatoes because they kind of look like potatoes. I can't remember what the race name is. I was gonna say Lilican, and I was like, wait, that's this game. Let's see. Lala fell, that's what it was.
Hey, sis.
Oh, you've decided to awake. Well, off you go with these 2 flakes.
You got it.
Wasn't this part of like the promotional material at like an E3 or something. I like very acutely remember this cutscene. I feel like it was part of like reveal stuff when they announced World of Final Fantasy.
Whoa, check it out! We're in the ocean and we're actually breathing!
I hope you like it, because we can't breathe anywhere else.
Don't you worry. I've been to the sunken temple a bunch of times.
You remember seeing much promotional stuff? I think I only saw that one thing, but I remember seeing that cutscene specifically.
Just a minute. Does this mean we can't return to Ninewood Hills?
Oh, you can still go to back there.
Hey, I didn't know you could breathe underwater too.
Don't go to confusing me with your average mortal. I'm special.
Okay, but then why didn't you just go to the temple for us?
What? Are you the crazy? Every inch between us and that key is crawling with a mirage of mirages.
Wait.
I mean a barrage of mirages.
When I initially saw that... Okay, hold on. Shut up, Tama. When I initially... Hold on, I'm trying to... When I initially saw this, I was like, oh, the sun in the distance. But it's like right there, and it's this giant glowing orb. What the fuck?
Sorry. So, did you mean it when you said that we could go back to Ninewood Hills?
Well, that place isn't just immune to the time. It can dispel the magic and other mystical manipulations.
We're not gonna address it, I'm just gonna swim by.
So, that means you can go back to Ninewood Hills without the choking to death.
Thank goodness. Although, I guess that means we won't be able to travel anywhere else, huh?
Let's just finish our dunk to the sunken temple, and... Wait, if we find the key, will we change back?
Oh, don't worry. Dr. Shantoto gave me the antidote to the curse.
What a relief. I thought we'd end up stuck like this. Wait, did you say curse?
Dude! Yeah, I mean, curses are the doc's specialty.
First we've heard of that. Well, as long as she's planning on fixing us up.
Sorta. You see, the doc said, "Tell those twin losers the antidote costs, so bring me a Quattro Ruby or they can get lost." So good luck. I'm not crossing her.
She said all that?
Twin losers? What? Where did she get off calling me a loser? Lon is the loser here.
You're mad about the name calling?
Question for you. What exactly is a Quattro Ruby?
Oh, good point. What is a Quattro?
I have a Quattro.
A Quattro? Oh,
We have a Quattro. We also have a Quattro.
Red tears, which are called Quattro Rubies.
Now I see. But those sound like they must be just about impossible to get.
We have a Quattro.
True enough. They say she only sheds one tear every decade. The rubies go for at least 100 million gil.
100 mil?
I swear, that is the last time I ever consult a pantologist.
Hey, Titus, how come you can breathe underwater?
Well, if you've tossed enough blitz balls around...
What?
I'll tell you about it some other time.
So weird to me that it's pronounced Titus and not Titus.